Hello and welcome to the channel. Now in today's video we're going to be looking at something that I've always seen as a bit of an enigma. Bone conduction headphones. So years ago I tried some and thought they were okay, but the technology wasn't there. Well, it certainly is now. As we look at these, the Aeropex wireless bone conduction headphones from Aftershokz. And yes, I'm currently playing music, full volume right now. They're designed for athletes and runners in mind, so us gamers fit right into that category. So I wanted to firstly see how they performed and see if us gamers could use them in a practical environment. And it's a resounding yes. And for me, these fit perfectly into my life, whether they would be gaming or whether listening to podcasts, when I also needed to be hearing the environment around me at the same time. So join me as we turn up the lights and put these down on the tech desk, and I show you how the bone conduction not only works, but may just change the way you listen to games and music with these, the Aeropex from Aftershokz. Welcome down onto the tech desk, and as we said in the introduction and as you saw in the unboxing, we're going to be looking at the Aeropex from Aftershokz. So these are generally wireless bone conduction headphones, and they are pretty much used for fitness freaks, people who go running, and people who want to do it for whilst exercising as well. But I got these as well because also part of my daily exercise routine, but also see whether we can use them whilst gaming as well. And let me tell you, these are fantastic. If you need to be able to listen to the environment as well as whatever you're listening to from your phone or whatever device you've connected it to, you can't go wrong with these. Absolutely incredible. I'll leave a link down below of where you can get them. I'll stick them in my Amazon shop of where you can get them. Go and have a look at the latest prices. But stick around, because what we're going to do is we're going to quickly go over the build and things like that, and then I'll be able to do a sound test because my microphone is very close to my ears, so you'll be able to tell whether you can actually hear it or not. And then I'll tell you a little bit about the sound quality as well. Okay, so we've gone through the box, so we don't need to go through that. But as we've done included, I want to talk about this. This included pouch is superb, okay? So it's like a silicone, and it's got this metal piece in here, okay? So this is metal and magnet here. So it closes, it sticks. So it's really nice, and I'll put these in there a second because in here I have the accessories. And what you do is you pop them in there like that and just poke them in as best you can, and then you've got a carrying pouch for them, which is really nice. So it's really a really good quality case with Aftershokz written on it. Okay, so that's great. And then also you get included these. I've used these for the purposes of testing the video. I've been playing with these now for a few weeks now, and I've used these to test it, but then personally not for me. So the idea is when you're using these and you want to hear it kind of more enclosed and you don't want to hear the environment, you stick these in, and it makes the sound quality a little bit bassier, but apart from that, that's it really. I've never used these. It's nice that they've been included, but for me, I've never actually used them. And then also here, this is brilliant. So these are the charging cables. Now, they're proprietary, okay? So you'd only be able to buy these from Aftershokz because it's kind of like you won't have the charger lying around. So when you kind of like charging them maybe downstairs, or when you want to go upstairs and charge them in bed, you don't have to worry about your cable because they've included two, which is absolutely fantastic. Okay, so just normal USB. And all you do is you get this bit, and you plonk it on there, and it sticks on there, and you're going to get 2 hours charge. You're going to get around 8 hours play, which is fantastic. So you're going to get all day from only a couple of hours charge. Stick one of these up by your bed or wherever you work, and stick one of these somewhere else as well. It's really nice that they've included 2 of the USB cables. That's great. Okay, next up then, let's go over the headphones themselves. Okay, so over here, it says Aftershokz on here, and underneath you have like a power button and a volume up and a volume down, and also when you press one of the volumes it will tell you what level the battery's at. So if you do need to just flick that and it will tell you whether the battery's any good or not. And then a kind of silicone band, again it says Aftershokz, and then round here this is kind of like your function button. So this is like you press it to answer a phone call if you ever get a phone call, press it once to stop the music, start the music, double tap will forward the music on. So certain different things as well that you can use. So this is like your multi-function button. So these things weigh 26 grams, so they are super lightweight. Just like I was saying, designed for running because you don't want anything too heavy on there, but also I wanted to use them when I'm connecting it up to my Switch. So quickly talking about it, if you wanted to connect it to your Switch, it works via Bluetooth. So you will need something like this. So this is the Bluetooth audio transmitter. And all you do is you would plug that into the bottom of here, and then to start pairing these, you just turn them on. So when you turn them on, it goes into like pairing mode if it isn't already connected to something, okay? So you would need to kind of like disconnect that and then repair it with something else. And all you do, poke that in, stick that in the bottom of there, and then it would pair up with this pretty much immediately. And what I've done is I've got it currently connected to my phone because I'm going to be doing a sound test in a bit. Then what you do is, this obviously goes over your ears, this kind of goes in front of your ears and it will sit there and it works through bone conduction and it plays music through the bones into your inner ear. Now, I wanted to talk about sound quality. Sound quality is way better than I ever expected. Okay, let me tell you the downsides first. It's not going to be super bassy. Okay, you're not going to get a thumping bass like you would with over-ears or in-ears or in AirPods or like that. For obvious reasons, because these are bone conduction. You said that, the bass is decent enough for me. These, I would say, are primarily suited to things like podcasts. Podcasts, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Speaking voice, anything like that, audiobooks, things like that, you wouldn't have any difference between these and any other headphones. These are superb for that. And with music, it's decent enough. And the beauty is you can hear everything around you. So, like if you're on the bus or something, you need to listen to what's going on around the bus if you need to find out your stop, or if you're at home and you need the kids. It's brilliant because you can hear everything around you and you can hear the music. And when someone stood next to you, they won't be able to hear the music. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a quick test. I'm going to put these on my head, and then I'm going to say, and the microphone is literally 5-6 centimeters away from here, and I will put these up to full volume so I can hear the music very, very clearly, and you'll see if you can hear it. Okay, so there we go. Put them on, and there we go. Okay, let me make sure it's up to the volume. There we go. Okay, so it's now playing music. It's playing some dance music, very bassy, and I want to know if you can hear it. That is super loud. I don't need it to go that loud. Comfortable wise, I would say about here. That's about comfortable for me, and I can still hear my own voice. I can hear everything else around me, no problem at all, and I can hear the music at the same time. So if you can imagine when you're playing with your Switch and you've got your Bluetooth adapter in here, plug it in there, connect it, and you'd be playing games, you'd also be able to hear what's going on around you as well. So if you're ever in an environment where you need to be able to hear stuff and game at the same time, perfect. Because you can obviously see why it would be suited for runners and stuff, because they might want to hear the traffic and things like that. But it also works with anything that's Bluetooth as well. Okay. So have you heard the music yet? Because I've been listening to that the whole time. Okay, I've got to stop that now. There we go, I've stopped that now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this right up to the microphone, okay? So if I start playing it now, I'm going to put this right up to the microphone, okay? So that was literally on the microphone, okay? So that's the kind of thing you'd hear. And also, I wanted to talk to you about is, they say that they are IP67 rated waterproof. Now what that means is IP, okay, you've got 6 and the 7, so 6 is 0 to 6, and that's the solid, how protective it is against small things like grains of sand and stuff. And then the 7, the second number, is between 0 and 8, whereas 8 is fully waterproof all the way down to 0, which is not waterproof at all. And this is 6.7. So 6 means anything dust. There's no worries about getting dust or sand or anything in here. And the 7 actually states that it should be waterproof down from 1 centimetre down to 1 metre for a few minutes. Now, they say this is not waterproof and you shouldn't be swimming in this. But IP67 says you are. So I would suggest don't go swimming in this. I'm not going to go swimming in these because they do actually have a pair that you can go swimming in. So if you did want some swimming pair of these, go and have a look at them. You shouldn't be going swimming in this, although IP67 says you should be able to, but I don't know, it's a bit conflicting, but don't worry about that. Just don't go swimming in them. I don't think these are designed for that, and they do that for them anyway. Finally, I just wanted to give a shout out to the sound quality on this. Like I said, it's not very basic, but the highs and the mids are perfect. And if you need something to go running or gaming and you need to listen to the environment, you need to be getting a pair of these in either blue, red, black or silver and grey. Again, I'll leave links down below of where you can get hold of them. Super light, super comfortable, super convenient. I think these are absolutely fantastic. There we have it then. That was easy to look at the Aeropex from Aftershokz. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Again, I've got music playing on these, full volume. Can't hear a thing. These are superb. Like I said, there's a couple of drawbacks, but nothing you can't get over. If there's something where you need to hear the environment and you want to hear, whether it be the gaming or like the podcast, it's probably going to be better. Or music if you need to. These are absolutely brilliant. Leave links down below where you can get all this. Please do stick a thumbs up. Please do subscribe if you're new around here. And until the next video, bye-bye.